Okay, let me tell you a little story about a game called Space Explorers and my storied history with it. This is dating back almost 2 years now. I originally found this game on Steam Greenlight. It had completely uncensored and very poorly drawn nudity, to say the least. It was not a fun time indeed. They eventually were taken off of Steam Greenlight because it was deemed incompatible with the system. Dear God, I wonder why. Then the game popped up again. This time they had replaced the terrible artwork with some equally, possibly more frightening 3D models of women with condom-shaped pink nipples. It was kind of confusing, and none of it was censored in the trailer for the game. So naturally, I had to play the game and see what it was like for myself, and I was in for a treat once I did. So in addition to the really horrifying 3D models in the game, I also found stuff that was blatantly taken from other websites, which is an MO of Beachwave Studio, the developer of this game, as I've caught them doing very similar stuff before. The game was 5 minutes long, had a storyline that didn't make any sense, and some of the characters and screenshots in the trailer and the store page for the game weren't there in the game at all. Like, they didn't exist. It was blatant false advertising. So all in all, the game was 5 minutes of lying with some half-melted Barbie dolls that people pasted nipples on. The 3D models were so disgusting that when I uploaded a uncensored version of the video to Pornhub, it got banned in almost every country. So after that, Beachwave Studios was releasing their regular lineup of crap until a couple months ago when I saw Space Explorers Reload. Not Reloaded. Reload. During blast off of the spaceship, one of the capsules got lost. The team found out it was the one that contained all of their clothes. Now they're about to go on a space exploring mission completely naked. Space Explorers Reload is a 3D visual novel featuring a short but episodic storyline that touches many interesting themes and topics, brilliant art style, backgrounds and sprites, and 3D animated characters. I think I preferred your blatantly stolen 2D ones that you drew over in Microsoft Paint. Now I guess the weird part is that I do need to give them credit for updating the game for this version, I guess, because it is slightly better. By that, I mean they have more characters on the screen more often, when they were completely missing from it half the time in the original version of the game. And there was this guy that was added in a box, and he wasn't there before. Maybe the writing's a bit better too. I noticed way less grammatical errors and more sentence structure in general, so thumbs up, guys. Other than that, it's the same goddamn game. Only this one doesn't have the achievement spam that the other one did, which was the sole selling factor for the majority of people that bought it, because nobody thinks women whose lungs are in their boobs are sexy. It's usually considered more disturbing than anything else. Hold on, I've got beer for this one because I really need it. Dripped it on my pants. So my question is, why even make this game if you can't do your regular achievement spamming and you already released basically the same game? You could have just updated that one, which actually had the achievements, and made it better, so maybe you somehow got someone else to buy it? And on top of that, you're touting this as episode 1 of a supposed multi-episode series. Why would you remaster the first episode before you even bring out the second one? And why wouldn't you add in more content? Not that I want any more content, I've already seen enough Jello mannequins. So my theory is they originally wanted this to be an achievement spam game like all their other crap on the marketplace, hence why it's in this 80,000 plus achievements bundle. But as they had already decided to release the game, Valve probably made their announcement around that time that games were going to have limited achievements attached to them, until they reach a certain threshold of sales and playtime. So I salute you, Beachwave Studios, for sticking to your guns even though those dirty bastards at Valve are constantly trying to undermine you. And I can't wait for you guys to release Space Explorers Remastered. Not Remastered, that would use too many letters in a word. Oh, and can somebody send me a VR headset so I can play their VR game too? I have to see the quality content they could put forth with that type of technology. S'mores, you get me another beer.
Go fuck yourself.
I just want you to tell me